Hi everyone and welcome to Brick Arena. I've got another Lego haul for you this time. A few things that I've been picking up over the last few weeks, and without further ado, let's get into it and I'll show you exactly what I've been getting. So let me just move a couple of these things away and open up the first box, which is from Lego Shop at Home. And get rid of that invoice. And this is a set that I've been waiting for a very long time, really since it was announced. And I managed to get this on order actually the day before it was actually released, but it took a whole week to get to me. So I actually just got this like 2 days ago, I think it arrived. This is set 21310. This is the Lego Ideas set that's just come out, and this is the old fishing store. I think really, you know, I love the Ideas range. Anyway, things like the Doctor Who set and the Big Bang Theory, those kind of sets are really good. But a lot of what I really like is in the modular range, and when I saw effectively, you know, a modular type building come out in the Ideas range, I got really excited. And I think this is just such a unique look and feel to the building, really nothing like any of the other modular sets that we've got. Love the colour scheme, and really I wanted to buy a couple of these, to be honest, and unfortunately there's just so many good sets coming out at the moment that I really couldn't kind of justify getting two at the moment. I would like to get another one in the future, but anyway, managed to get one for now, and I'll be building that very soon, I hope. So in addition to that, I bought one Ninjago minifigure, and the reason for that was because at the time of placing the order, if you bought anything from the Ninjago range, you got this little promo set, and this is the battle pack. Can't see the set number on it. Usually these promo sets have usually got ridiculously long numbers that are in very small print. In fact, I can just see it on the back there, 5004916. Nice little set though, nice little figure, and quite like this idea with these little battle pods, much like the Batman one that came out. A really nice idea. So I thought I'd pick one of those up while I was ordering. So let me just put that over there and we get the next box. So the next box was another Shop at Home order, and this was really originally to actually get, believe it or not, this little set. It's always nice to pick up the Lego freebies that come out. I mean, I call them freebies. I mean, yeah, that's what they are. They give you them when you buy some Lego, but the problem is I usually find myself spending at least £50 to get the freebie, you know, just so I don't miss out. And this was a nice little set. This is, again, the curse of the freebie set numbers, 5004936. Nice little caveman and cavewoman set that I really wanted, and I had to think, what was I going to spend my, you know, £50 or more? And the reason I say £50 is because then it's free shipping, which makes it, you know, sensible to kind of place the order at that point. And I thought at that point I would like to get one of the Ninjago battle pods. So I didn't have one at the time. I placed the order, and of course in order to do that, to get that rather, I had to purchase a Ninjago set. So I ended up deciding to go for this, which I think is an absolutely awesome looking set. It's 70615. This is one of the mechs from the Ninjago movie, and seeing this in person in the Lego store, I thought it just looked amazing compared to some of the sort of mechs and things like that. It's not usually my kind of style, if you like, but I think the Ninjago movie sets are just fantastic. So I thought I'd pick that up. Very nearly bought this a few weeks ago when there were 3 for 2 at Argos, and there were some really good deals. But I decided to get the collectible minifigures when I bought a box of them a few weeks ago, so didn't really have the funds at the time to get more of these, and thought that I'd wait until they came down in price, but you know, I thought I might as well take advantage of getting the battle pod with that. So last weekend it was Force Friday, and I really wanted the freebie that they were giving away, which is this little thing, which is the Scarif Stormtrooper. And annoyingly, this was only available if you actually went to a Lego store and bought some Star Wars items there, and they had to be worth more than £60, I think. And I really wanted one of those, so I went to a Lego store and had to think what I was going to buy. Of course, everybody else was going to Force Friday looking for all the new Star Wars sets, but as you know, I always kind of like a bit of a deal, so I ended up going for this, which is the Snowspeeder. And I've wanted this since it very first came out. The date came out, I remember really wanting it, but I tend, as you probably know if you've been watching some of my videos, that I like to get them when I get a bit of a deal with them. You know, I like to save a little bit of money, and the way I managed to do that in this case was just making use of the 3 times the points. So it wasn't really a discount as such, but I got 3 times the points, which earned me about £25, I think, from memory. So I thought that I would take the opportunity and get that, and be able to, you know, get building that one, because I really like the look of that. So I also kind of wanted to pick up another of the Stormtroopers, because you know, it's always nice to kind of build one and keep one, and in order to get another one, I think actually it must have been £25 that I had to spend, because that was the reason I bought this. This was £24.99, which was a penny short, annoyingly, of the £25 mark. So this is 75184. Of course, it's the Star Wars Advent Calendar. Always try and sort of pick up one of those, and yeah, I had to buy something else to make it more than £25. So what I decided to buy was this, which is 75163. This is the Imperial Shuttle Microfighter, and this was just one that I didn't already have, so I thought I would pick that up, and it was full price in there, but at least I got 3 times the points on it, which were again worth having. So I managed to pick up another Scarif Stormtrooper. And where I was getting mixed up earlier when I said about £60, I think that was in order to get this free poly, which is the First Order Heavy Assault Walker, which is, you know, an okay kind of nice poly. I'm not a massive fan of those little Star Wars poly bag builds, to be honest. I really like the minifigures, but nice to get that anyway. Also, while I was in the Lego store, because it was Force Friday, they were giving away some posters, so I managed to pick up a couple of these, exactly the same unfortunately, posters. They were giving these away, one different one on each of the 3 days, so picked those up. Also, while I was in the Lego store, I picked up a couple of these leaflets. They're a really nice leaflet, all about the new Millennium Falcon, and they're really glossy. They got some nice pictures in. I love this picture of all of the minifigs, etc. And you know, some great detailing on the Millennium Falcon there. And these, incredibly, when I got home, I had a little look on eBay and found that people were selling these for like £10 each, which is ridiculous for a free flyer that they were giving out in store. So I picked up a couple of those. My wife went along with me, so we got one each. And also, when we were in the store, there was a competition on where you could answer 5 questions about Star Wars, and then you got the opportunity to enter into a draw to win a Millennium Falcon. So we entered into the draw and went up to the counter, and unfortunately we didn't win. But at that point I was told everybody is a winner at Lego, and was given, well, we were each given one of these, 30611. So I actually got 2 of those, but I gave one to my son, so I'm down to just that particular one, although I've already had a couple of those. So that was my trip to the Lego store. So what else have I got here? So I've got another box. This was from Amazon, and I got this a couple of weeks back. This is set 75154, and this is the TIE Striker. And I bought this because at Amazon at the time it was, I think, £32, which is a really good deal at the time. They were normally sort of 50 something or 60 something pounds, and this was 32, so I thought that was a really good deal. So got that. Let me just I'll organise those in a little while. And next up, I was in my local Sainsbury's recently and saw this little set on offer, 70591. Nice little Ninjago set with a few figures, and I've kind of started to collect a lot of the Ninjago things. So picked that particular set up. I think that was £12, so that was a good buy. Last weekend my wife asked me to go to the garden centre with her. We were looking for some new plant pots out the back, and strangely in this garden centre there was a W.H. Smith's, which is a newsagent in the UK, and I saw this set in W.H. Smith's, which is a set that I didn't have. So this is the double-decker couch from the Lego movie, and it's 70818. And it wasn't particularly cheap. I think it was about £15 or £16, something like that. But it was a set I didn't have, and I've looked at this on eBay, and it probably goes for 20 something pound now. So decided I would pick that up, and you know, like I said, it was amazed to see that in the store. So what else have I got? Bit of a Star Wars themes in this particular haul. This is 75139. This is Battle on Takodana, and I got this from a friend of mine actually who lives nearby. He'd actually bought it from Argos. At the time they were selling it for £20, which is a real deal, because I think normally this was about £55. And when he went to pick it up, as is quite often the case in Argos, the box was a little bit dented, and he wasn't particularly happy with that, and asked for a discount, as you always should if there's a problem with the box, and got another 10% off. So got this for £18, and then he ended up selling it to me for that sort of cost price. So that was a really good deal. And next up is a little package from Amazon, and this is set 75129, some more Star Wars. This is the Wookiee gunship, and this is or was on offer for £5, and it was one that I didn't have, so I thought I'd get that and add that to the collection for £5. Very nearly bought a whole bunch of them to put into my Bricklink store, but looking on Bricklink, they don't really tend to sell for too much money, so didn't bother in the end. Next up, I've got a book. I've been always on the lookout for books that I don't have, and I'd seen this one, Million Little Bricks. Not a new book, been out for quite some time, but I picked this up on eBay for about £3, and all about Lego, the Lego company, and the various themes, and quite a nice little book, I thought. So picked that up to add to the collection, and then I also picked up another book. This was from The Works, which is a kind of a book clearance chain in the UK, and this is the Ninjago Secret World of the Ninja, and picked this up really to get this exclusive Sensei Wu minifigure. So this was £6 for the book. Usual kind of DK style book, really aimed more at the younger audience, but lots of nice pictures and good information on some of the figures, and it's always good to get these exclusive minifigures. So that's it for this haul. The only other thing I've got, which I'm not going to show here, is I did pick up another second-hand haul, similar to the one that I'd shown in a previous haul video. Much better quality this time, no mega blocks in it, and lots of good sets. So I might do another video on just showing you exactly what I kind of got in that tub, and you know, what you can expect from those kind of second-hand hauls that you might see on Facebook or from a flea market or something like that. So that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you are not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button, and I'll be back in a video very shortly. So that's it. Bye for now.